So the internet is full of idiots. I'm happy enough to admit that I'm one of them. But I'm an idiot in a different way. The idiots I want to talk about today are the type of idiots that you need to know about because they are probably interacting with you, your kids, and your family every day.
What is your gender? My gender? I'm a mechanic. Mechanic. That is your gender.
You were born 8 years ago. How old would you be today?
10.
There you go.
Consider this a public service announcement. And today we're going to be celebrating the education system in the USA. Sorry my US Segalians, but this had to be done. Now when I say idiots, it's not about politics, because both sides have their respective knobheads. Today, we're here to celebrate the morons in any political group, any ideology, any religious leaning. Universal idiot bagging, so nobody gets left out.
Your mom's house is 100 miles away and you're driving 50 miles an hour. How long will it take you to get there?
100 miles.
15 minutes.
50 miles.
All right, if you're going...
So the problem with lipid envelovirus is that you can't dissolve that protein coat. And so we're thinking that if we can heat it up enough, that we can dissolve it.
60 miles per hour.
An hour and 20 minutes.
I don't even know. I'm sorry.
No, you gotta think hour-wise. Take you 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
You might even say we're here to showcase the future leaders and potential policymakers in your country. Now I do want to preface things by saying that we're all essentially f***ed as a species because these people live amongst us. My American friends, you'd be pleased to know that your current tax dollars are being spent well on the education system.
Holy shit. Next one. How long is a quarter of an hour?
25 minutes.
25 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes? 30 minutes?
60 seconds.
20, 40, 60.
60 minutes.
Oh no, I agree. Yeah, 25 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
How long is a quarter hour? 30 minutes?
Quarter of an hour, 30 minutes.
25.
Well, I can't tell time very good, but
In this universe, we have evolved time so that there seems to be 100 minutes in an hour and not the boring old 60.
How long is a quarter of an hour?
Quarter of an hour, that's 25. So, like,
Oh,
yeah, that's right. That's,
yeah.
I don't know that one.
You don't know that one?
Yeah, no.
How long is a quarter of an hour?
Now you know.
I know, but do you know?
Hell no.
I'll see you in a quarter of an hour. How long is the quarter?
25 minutes.
Exactly, see? That's like, okay.
The way you said it, it was like too fast for me.
Yeah, it sounded tricky.
Yeah.
Somewhat, okay.
These people decided not to use their fingers to count and instead fail miserably at basic arithmetic.
What is 9 plus 9 plus 9?
We're done.
What's 3 times 3 times 3?
3 times 3. 9?
Yes.
What's 7 times 6?
You said no math. It is 32.
So you're good with math. Like, why do you not want math?
7 times 6. 49. 42. 30 something. I don't know.
What is it?
38.
Do you know what 3 times 3 times 3 is? No, you know it. You know it.
Is it 9? No. Is it? No.
You tell me.
3 times. Dude, you got me doing math in a second.
Now I'm not going to lie, if you asked me to name the former Australian Prime Ministers by name or number, I'd fail miserably on most of them. But we aren't as patriotic about all this shit as they are in the USA, so this to me is hilarious. Most of these kids don't even know that the current president, Sleepy Joe Whispers Biden, is the 46th president.
Who was the 46th president of the U.S.?
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Can you name me the 5 Kardashian sisters?
Courtney, Kendall, Kylie, Kim. There's one more. Chloe.
That was your best question. Yeah. Who was the 46th president of the U.S.?
Ooh, I don't know. George W. Bush?
Correct.
Okay.
You almost met. You were about to say George Bush.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's W. Bush.
Who's the president of the United States?
Biden.
Who's the vice president?
I do not know. I do not.
The current vice president.
I know who it is, but I can't get his name.
The young fella hosting this little random quiz is a bit of a legend in my book. He often hams up their stupidity by openly mocking them to their faces, and most of the time the poor simpletons don't even know. Or he just straight out laughs in their face. The kid does a good job.
Can you name me 3 countries other than America?
A few minutes later.
Canada.
Okay, that's one. Easy.
Is it Africa one?
There you go. One more.
I mean, this quarter of an hour question seems to be the whiteboard question in Good Will Hunting. It's that complicated.
How many minutes is a quarter of an hour?
25.
20, I think.
How'd you know that? Like,
It's 25% of 60.
25% of 60?
Yeah.
Which is?
Like 20.
Maybe it's just time they suck at. Perhaps they're better at recognizing their fellow humans from around the globe. A little simple geography.
Country is the Panama Canal in?
It'd be somewhere in Latin America or like Central America, right?
Oh, what country?
I don't know, Costa Rica?
Costa Rica.
Where is it? I wouldn't know.
Panama.
Wait, really?
Can you name 3 countries besides the USA?
I suck at history. I was like my worst subject. Can we do like science?
No. Any three, you know this.
A country? Oh my jeez, this is terrible. Oh my god. A country. Wait, besides the U.S.?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't.
All right, it's fine.
I can't do history. I can't.
Obviously, I don't want to seem like I'm having a go at my American friends. Most of my subscribers are from America, so it's natural that I love you more than any other country.
Okay, USA.
But the general stupidity of the population seems to have no age limits. Or time limits. I found some classic footage of an Aussie TV show interviewing some US citizens. Warning, the following contains footage of really, really, really stupid people.
Look, I know a lot of people give Americans a bum rap for being stupid and knowing nothing about the world, but the reality couldn't be further from the truth, as I discovered on the streets here, asking US locals about the very world their country runs.
Now, before we shit all over the people we're about to see, I am obviously aware this doesn't represent everyone in the United States of America. There are many intelligent, sensible, rational people living there, obviously. But so are all these dumb motherfuckers, so...
Name a country that begins with U.
Yugoslavia?
With U, Utah.
A country that starts with a U. Utopia.
What religion are Buddhist monks?
Buddhist monks? Islamic, I don't know.
I mean, the answer is in the name. Come on, this is about as stupid as the Panama Canal girl from earlier.
How many sides does a triangle have?
Damn, 4.
There's no sides. 1.
It's a fucking triangle. Everyone knows a triangle has 3 sides. The key is in the name. I mean, what is happening? At least the second bitch could be trying to do some deep philosophical Matrix bend the spoon kind of shit. There's only one side.
What truth?
There is no spoon.
But 4 sides. How many sides does a square or rectangle have then, dipshit? Sorry, I'm being rude. When asked about the currency used in the UK, this bloke gives the only answer that truly matters.
Possibly American money.
That's some like Ron Swanson type attitude there.
We don't accept American currency, sir.
Of course you do. That's the most wonderful piece of paper in the world. Accept it.
Now, this second segment, which is completely opinion-based and not so fact-based, is probably my favorite. The pure honesty, sincerity, and total insanity is marvelous and made me laugh out loud. When asked about which country to invade next, these people all seem to have a general area in mind.
Durka Allah, Muhammad Jihad. Back Allah, Muhammad Jihad.
This was not long after the whole Iraq-Afghanistan situations went down, so Al-Qaeda and terrorists were a hot topic. And Muslims.
In terms of the war on terror, who do you think should be the next country to invade?
Saudi Arabia.
Somebody in the Middle East. We'll make a big glass crater out of the fucking Middle East, for all I care.
And then this kid, who looks like he's dressed up doing blackface, just decides to shit on the poor little Italians having an espresso at their local cafe.
I'm thinking Italy.
Italy.
Now personally, I love this bloke who just indiscriminately wants to take everyone down and destroy them.
Russia, China, Indonesia, Brazil.
China and Russia, you could say, make some sense. Maybe Brazil because he hates jiu-jitsu and shaved crotch regions. But why Indonesia? What did these poor little f***s ever do to deserve a target on their back? And then the legend just goes ahead and bombs your neighbors, Canada. This motherfucker does not play around.
Canada.
Koreans need to check their attitude.
Korea?
Sure.
Yeah, why do you say that?
They're trouble.
They're trouble? Yep, okay. What's trouble about them?
Their attitude.
And Sri Lankans need to, I don't know, You don't really hear too much about people ragging on Sri Lanka, but f you Sri Lanka, this bitch wants you gone.
Sri Lanka? Right here. Ah. Never heard of it.
As expected, many people don't even know the location of the countries they want to invade and destroy, but that's just a minor detail. These people all stick a pin in Australia because the guy has mislabeled it and nobody seems to have any idea the general vicinity of the places they want to annihilate. Which is a pretty f***ing concerning thought.
Okay.
North Korea.
North Korea? Why do you think North Korea?
Nuclear.
Nuclear?
Yeah.
Rocket Man is on a suicide mission for himself.
Probably France.
France?
Oh, because of the
Just there seem to be some friction between France and the United States.
France sucks.
I hate the French.
Where do you think the best place to invade Iran would be from? Think it'd be from the north or the south or the east or the west?
The man jogging on the spot is a champion in my eyes because he just throws out some subtle racist shit before we transition into an old racist white lady innocently offending the shit out of turban wearers everywhere.
Okay, I'm a little bit mixed up with the Palestinians and the Israelis. Okay, which one is throwing the rocks?
I can't think of the other name of the other one. The fellow with the turban thing, and I call it a diaper head, really.
Alright, now that was obviously fun, but we're going to take a quick little uninterrupted speed round. A mixed bag. Just sit back and enjoy the stupidity.
What is a mosque?
Don't have any idea.
You want to guess?
An animal.
So, if you were to travel to Great Britain, what language do they speak over there?
British?
British. What about you?
British.
British. Do you speak British?
Man, hell no, bro.
How many what?
Like, how many eggs are in 1 dozen?
10.
How long is 1 decade?
1 decade. No idea.
How many Eiffel Towers are there in Paris?
I say about 10.
Listen to my answer. Al-Qaeda is a wing of the Masonic Order.
The language they speak in Latin America is Latin. True or false?
The what? Star Wars is based on a true story. True or false? True.
Now before we get back to my mate jogging, this old bloke is disappointing. He looks like he's probably lived through one of the 2 world wars, so I have to assume that he has Alzheimer's or something's going on. Otherwise, come on mate. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but you've got to know the answer isn't 3.
How many world wars have there been?
3.
What are Hiroshima and Nagasaki famous for?
What is it, judo wrestling?
Now back to my mate, who I'm sure has a genius answer for this question.
Which state does KFC come from?
What, the chicken? I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, do you know what KFC stands for?
Kentucky Fried Chicken, right?
And that was about as brilliant as I hoped it would be. No doubt he probably clicked after hearing himself say it out loud, but you keep jogging, my man. You keep jogging. This bloke starts off with some trepidation in his voice, but then settles in nicely and throws a little intellectual elitist taunt at the end. With a confidence he definitely should not have. I love it.
What is Al-Qaeda?
Al-Qaeda is a group, suicide group in Israel in Middle East that they do suicide bombs and stuff.
Okay, right, yep.
And the president of it is Yasser Arafat.
Right, yep.
Everybody knows that.
Okay. Yep.
Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Now obviously this seems quite cruel in some aspects, laughing at these people, but you also have to know that this shit is hilarious. Perhaps I should hit the streets of Thailand and ask this question of both foreigners and locals alike and see what the outcome is. Like an updated international version. I'd actually be quite curious to know the general knowledge abilities of the general population with such a mixed sample group. Let me know in the comments if it's something you'd be interested in seeing.
Yes!
Anyway, this clearly proves that the US education system has been turning to shit for some time. Not everybody has to know the answer to everything, but if you can't answer basic arithmetic or general knowledge questions, then what the hell have you learned on your time on Earth? If you're gardening and shit, that's fine. But if you're just watching cat videos and midgets wrestling in oil, then you should broaden your horizons and learn some new shit. After all, we kinda need the future generation of the country that leads the world to have a f***ing brain in their skull. Please, for the sake of the world. For those of you out there that aren't total knobs, thinking about liking and subscribing, there's already a solid community of legends here that like to have fun, and I'm hopeful that most of you could calculate 9 plus 9 plus 9 accurately. most of you. I'd really love to know your favorite genius amongst the group today. I genuinely love the jogging KFC rock-throwing bloke.
Okay, I'm a little bit mixed up over the Palestinians and the Israelis. Okay, which one is throwing the rocks?
Honorable mention has to go to the crazy dude that just wanted to bomb everyone, including Canada.
Russia, China, Indonesia, Brazil, Canada.
Let me know your favorite in the comments. Until next time, legends, remember there are 60 minutes in an hour, not 100. Think about a question before you answer it, but above all, stay awesome. Peace, legends.
And I'm free when I close my eyes. Help me wash away my sorrow.